At 4 right now with news from across northeast Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Court of Appeals won't get involved in a Waupaca County double murder cold case for now, saying a recent motion essentially doesn't meet the criteria for an appeal. The attorney for Tony Haase challenged a Waupaca County court decision with the appeals court earlier this month over a non-final ruling about the use of DNA evidence. Haase was arrested in 2022 and charged in the 1992 stabbing deaths of Tanna Togstad and Tim Mumbrue. During a mid-May motions hearing, a Waupaca judge decided to allow at trial DNA evidence that was collected from Haase using a pen during a traffic stop in 2022. The attorney for Haase argues it was obtained without a warrant. The jury trial for Haase is set for mid-July.